Hello and welcome to another Junior Turkey production, and in this video we're going to be looking at factorization of grade 10 algebraic expression. In this specific video we're going to be looking at factorization of a difference of two squares, commonly abbreviated as dots. In our first question we are required to factorize the following: x squared minus 4. Notice the concept that we're working with is a difference of two squares. Difference implying that minus of two squares, that is a perfect square, that is a perfect square. So the question is, how did we get that x squared? We got it through saying x times x. That x times x in two different brackets led to that x squared. Similarly, the 4 that you're seeing here, you got it through saying 2 times 2. So that 2 and that 2 led to that 4. More importantly, when working with the difference of two squares, you're going to get two brackets that are identical with the signs being different. One is positive, the other being negative. We move on to the second question. We're going to apply the same steps that we took in part A. So we're going to have our first factor as 4 over 3 x to the power 5 plus y to the power 3 over 4. Then in the second factor we get 4 over 3 x to the power 5 minus y to the power 3 over 4 as well. Same concept, same steps. We move on to number C. We're given 16x to the power 4 minus 1. Upon factorizing that, we're going to get 4x to the power 2 plus 1 and 4x squared minus 1, making up the second factor. Important, realize that this 4x squared minus 1 is still a perfect square. That means we can factorize it further. So we're having a difference of two squares within a difference of two squares. You need to check your brackets. You need to check your answers to see if you can't factorize it further. So we're going to have our final answer as 4x to the power 2 plus 1. There's nothing that we can do to that 4x squared plus 1. We can't factorize it. But like I said, we can factorize 4x squared minus 1, leading into 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1, making up the third factor in that whole expression as our final answer. We move on to part D. You are given 4x squared minus in brackets 3x minus 2y raised to the power 2. It is a difference of two squares. How? 4x squared is a perfect square. This whole expression raised to the power 2, more importantly, it's raised to an even power. That means it's a perfect square as well, which will result in 2x plus, in bracket, 3x minus 2y in the first bracket. We're going to have a same bracket, but with a negative. So we have 2x minus 3x minus 2y, making up the second bracket. Very important. Realize that that is a plus and that is a minus, distinguishing our two brackets. We need to distribute and remove those square brackets. So we'll further simplify it and get 2x plus 3x minus 2y in the first, and you're going to get 2x minus 3y plus 2y in the second bracket. Simplifying that, we get 5x minus 2y, and you're going to get negative x plus 2y, giving us our two factors. Last question. We are required to fully simplify the following question. And by the way, in this question, we'll say without using a calculator. You're not required to use a calculator. So you're going to have, you're given 560 to the power 2 minus 440 to the power 2. Notice there is a difference of two squares. How? Because of that even power and also that even power. So we're going to have two brackets that are identical, like I said, one being positive, the other being negative. So you get 560 plus 440 in the first bracket, and you're going to have 560 minus 440 in the second bracket. Then simplifying that, in the first bracket you get 1,000, and in the second bracket you're going to get 120. Then finally, simplifying that without using a calculator, you're going to get 120,000 as your final answer. I hope you enjoyed that. Signing out, this is Mr. T. Bye-bye.